Republican candidate, Jack Ciattarelli, great to have you here. Great to see you again. How are you feeling looking at the polls? You trailing. Now it's real close, almost within the margin of error. How are you feeling right now as we head towards Election Day?
John, we've got it as a dead heat. Remember, New Jersey is a state where Republicans typically underpoll because we are the minority party. But people are angry up and down the state. We've got an affordability crisis, a public safety crisis, public education crisis, and a whole lot of unnecessary overdevelopment in our suburban communities. People are ticked, and they know this is a change election.
Yeah, and I know that you've received what would normally be a coveted endorsement from President Trump, but in a blue state like New Jersey, where your opponent is really trying to use Trump against you, what do you say to the voters who might think that endorsement may not be a good thing?
Hey, certainly the Trump endorsement is great, but just as great are the endorsements we've gotten from Democratic mayors all up and down the state. There isn't a single Republican that's endorsed my opponent. Even Democrats want change because of the failed policies of the past 8 years. And people across the state know that my opponent is probably the most ill-prepared and unqualified candidate we've ever seen, and would just be Murphy 2.0. Again, this is a change election. I'm a change agent. And so we'll count the votes in 13 days, but I'm confident we're going to deliver a win.
Going to throw a hypothetical at you. You've got, let's say you win in New Jersey. We're watching this New York City mayoral race right now with Zohran Mamdani being the front runner there. If he, in fact, wins New York, what does that mean for New Jersey? Do you see some people leaving New York to go to New Jersey, and does that mean bigger things for your economy?
It means we're going to roll out the welcome mat, not just for individuals, but also for businesses as well. But let's not forget, my opponent has endorsed Mamdani. He's endorsed her. I'm hoping he doesn't succeed. And, you know, we're going to make sure New Jerseyans are safe, even when they leave New Jersey, if he is the mayor.
There are a lot of people that are considering that if Mamdani does win. I've heard from people here in New York City that say, I might go over to New Jersey if Mamdani wins in New York City.
Yeah, seems like a lot.
There's been a whole lot hate-fueled rhetoric out of Mamdani towards Jews, towards Italians, and his socialist views. Here's the good news. New Jersey is not New York City, so we're right in position. I really like where we are today. We'll finish strong of campaigning over the next 13 days to deliver a win.
What are some of the issues that you're hearing the most about from people in New Jersey that they really care about this election?
Affordability. Our property taxes are through the roof. Of course, housing is exorbitantly expensive. Look at your monthly electric bill. If you're a family with small kids, childcare is through the roof. It's crushing the middle class here in New Jersey. There's different things we need to do with regard to policy to make it all better, and I've been very specific on that front. There's been no specifics out of my opponent. The whole campaign of hers has been based on a stack of lies, her disdain for the president, and she can fly a helicopter, none of which is going to fix New Jersey. We're also going to back up our police. We've got a public safety crisis in the state. We need to take the handcuffs off. Let the men and women in blue do their job and keep our communities safe.
This is the third time here attempt to run for governor. 2021, you lost by just a few percentage points. What's different this time around? Do you think that people have now changed their mindset, maybe where things are at politically?
A couple of things are different, John. Number one, I'm not competing with a pandemic this time. Not easy to run for governor when there's a shelter-in-place order. Not going against an incumbent. Phil Murphy did leverage the power of incumbency. There's a lot less indifference now. People know we can win, so I'm expecting a much better turnout. And the other thing is, all the things I was talking about in 21, they were percolating then. They've come to a complete boil now. People are pissed. The affordability crisis, public safety, public education, and overdevelopment are the key issues here. I've given forth very specific policy proposals on how to fix each one of those. People like ideas.
Jack Ciattarelli, thank you for taking the time. Best of luck to you. 13 days to go.
Thanks, guys.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.